a Twitter user called ICanXZY tweeted that my brother broke up with his girlfriend and removed her from the family group chat, but we really liked her. So now we have a new family group chat with her, but without him. This is now the main family group chat. Do you think it's shady to stay friends with a family member's ex-partner?
This cracked me up. I thought this was wonderful. Same. It is so shady. But also I thought, like, you're going to be mentioning, like, jokes in the group chat and your brother's going to be like, wait, what? Because obviously he's missing out on, like, the places you're going, the jokes and everything. Like, I thought it was brilliant. But yeah, no, that would hurt if it was me.
Yeah, I think it depends. And I say that because of my own personal experiences. In that I have stayed, I wouldn't say friends, because it feels more like family. So I have stayed more like family with some of my siblings and exes. And mainly it's because if children are involved, I can't just throw you to the wind. Yeah. You are the mother or father of my nieces or nephew. So, and I'm in my nieces and nephews' life. So I have to be in your life. And if we have through the years already established, especially if we've established our own separate relationship and our own rapport, I'm not going to throw you to the wind. So if you have kids, then I don't cut you off. Now, if you haven't had kids and you guys just break up, I typically have not stayed in communication because there's really no need. Even if you really like the person, it's just like, you know what, I'm going to like you from a distance, because I just don't know what would I gain from still having you in my life, knowing if it upsets my sibling. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I wouldn't go create a whole great family group chat and this is the main group chat, but only you are left out because you and this person.
That's the main
It's just
bit.
Strange.
It's the weirdness that, like, this is the one that everyone's like organising Christmas on.
It's okay to maybe have another group chat, but for that to now be the main, do you know how offensive that is? I can't.
Yeah, I have to say I'm not here for I'm so mad. I'm actually so mad. And the only time that I would stay friends with like an ex, a family member's ex, is like you said, Anissa, if they have kids. Because if you have kids with one of my family, you've now created an extended family, and therefore you're part of my family. Like, we can't reverse that. You're family now. That's fine. But I'm talking about just like boyfriend girlfriend relationships that just ends, and there's no ties, there was no marriages, there was no babies, it just ends. First of all, me and my family are not playing those games, okay? We may like you, and you are welcome around our house. You're not coming on holiday, and you're not worming your way into the family group chat in the first place. It's just not gonna happen, and I don't see why people have wide open.
But can ask, is it about? Does it matter about length of time? So what I'm saying is, if, for example, right, your brother or your sister was with their partner maybe for like 3 months versus 13 years, like, this person now has been invested in your life for a while. Are you now gonna just absolutely cut them off?
See, the thing is with me, like, I'm never going to be the one to treat someone badly. Like, if I don't want you in my life, I'm never going to treat you badly. I'm never not going to be friendly with you, and I'm never not going to be kind. But you're not in the group chat. You're not in the group chat. And I don't care how long you dated for. And to be honest, I don't even care if you got married. You're not in the group chat because you're not you're not the immediate family. Fair. You're just a partner. And it's like, I will be kind to you before, during, and after the relationship that you've had with one of my family members, but you're having it with my family member, and you are not a member of my family. Like, you can't get in the family group chat. I can't believe people's gates are wide open. It's the family group chat for a reason, okay? It's got my 2 parents and all of the children that they created, and if you are not one of those people, then you're not in. You're not in. I'll copy and paste what we're doing for Christmas. You just don't need to be inside. Why are you? It's weird. It's weird, man.
Okay, Echo, same question. Does time matter?
Actually, now I've heard that, like, speech, like, I'm converted to, like, only blood in the actual group chat. And then if you need to know, then I can forward you on the thing. So
would you guys have your siblings' exes on social media, or that's also a rule out as well?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. This is what I mean by like I'm never not going to be friendly with you, because most likely if you're dating one of my siblings, I'm probably going to like you anyway. So it's probably going to be very easy for me to get along with you and for us to build a friendship. And I don't see why that needs to. It doesn't have to like end. Like it doesn't have to evaporate from the face of the earth. I'm never going to be someone who pretends like you don't exist because you guys broke up. Like I think that's dumb. But it's just the deepness of being inside the group chat, you know, because. Like my family, we have 3 group chats, right? So we've got like.
How do you know there's not more? You're not in.
Honestly,
there is. So there's the one with like my siblings and my parents, and then we have one with my like the older cousins and all my aunties and uncles. None of their partners are in the group chat. Just the people that my nan gave birth to. Do you know what I'm saying? And then they have their own group chat, which is just their siblings. So it's just like just my nan's children, none of the grandchildren. And so I just don't see any need for people who are in and out of their life to be in and out of the group chat, because you know how cheeky it is where it says like Luanda has removed Anissa from the group chat. Like it's so rude. You just didn't need to be there in the first
the thing, guys, as I'm listening, I think you guys are pushing me the other way. I mean, the only reason why I'm honestly saying this, because the thing is, when I'm thinking about all the different partners I've met, because I have a lot of siblings, right? So all the different partners I've met, there have been people that I genuinely liked and thought, oh, you're nice, and we can key. And then there's been people that I haven't liked so much, and then there's people that I have just absolutely connected with on every level. So it's like if I'd met them in a coffee shop, we would have been the best of mates anyway. Do you know what I mean? And just by chance, this is how you are now in my life. And it has been difficult for me to then cut these strings once you have detached from this person, because my bond with you has nothing to do with this person. Even though this person has brought you into my life, I now have this whole new attachment to you. And I think I've spoken about this show before, I have a really tough time of letting people go who I'm attached to and who I think is significant in my life. And I know it's shady, and I also am speaking from another place of someone with a dysfunctional family. Sometimes you and your siblings might not even really get on like that. Like you might not even kiki like that. So you might actually prefer that person than your actual sibling. So you may just generally have a group chat with them. You and them might go out for dinner and, you know, be having a good time. I think the only issue is if it really offended my sibling, then I'd be like, okay, maybe I have to counter check myself, but I would not stop the relationship, though I will say that I would not.
I think it's not having the sibling in the group chat as well. Like, it just seems all so shady.
But it depends on what the group chat is about. For example, imagine if your whole family...
He said that.
No. But imagine if your whole family like apple picking, and so does the girlfriend. She likes apple picking. So your main group chat now is all about your life of apple picking, but the brother doesn't like apple picking. What, do you have them in the group chat?
No, I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong on every
You've swayed
level.
me.
I just can't. I just don't see. For me, I'm like, you have to be the creme de la creme of the human race for me to want to continue this relationship after you're not dating my sibling or my cousin or something like that. Like, who are you for you to be that magnificent that I'm still trying to reach you after you guys aren't together? Because for me, like, I feel like I've got a pretty solid friendship group. You know, I've got quite a large family. I'm not necessarily on the no new friends Drake thing, but I'm like, if it's gonna cause more harm than it's worth, then who do you have to be? Like, who are you? You know, like, we have to really think about it. You have to be spectacular.
The thing is, when you connect with people, Luanda, you connect with them. So I'm not saying every Tom, Dick and Harry do I need to be friends with, but the ones that I have deeply connected with, why must I entangle myself? If I explain to you very nicely about how deep I feel this connection is and why I cannot let it go, like, for example, if my sibling...
You might need to date them, Anissa. You might just need to start dating them, okay?
But if you explain it and have that conversation, because what I thought was wrong in this scenario is it's almost like they're hiding it from the brother.
Exactly.
And I think that's a problem. But I think if you are open and honest and can have that conversation, then there's room for you for all the group chats in the world. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
What's the odds that, like, you've fallen in love with your, like, siblings, like, person or whatever's going on there, but, like, has your mum and your dad and your other brothers and all that, like, has everyone like just fallen in love with this new person? Like, is it that serious?
I think they just dislike
Yes.
this so much so that this person is for real, because like you have to be like, oh, you know what would be great if we had this group chat without him but with her. Like, I think that if you met her in the circumstance that she wasn't your brother's girlfriend, you probably wouldn't be that fussed about her. But the thing that you enjoy is having something that's separate to him, because you guys don't really like him that much. That's what's going on. Yep.
No.
And Anissa, whoever you've been talking about.
Listen, I'm not in love with them. And do you know what? I'm not in love with them. And I'll say
connection.
Do you know what? I've actually said too much because I'll probably get myself in trouble. So I really need to stop talking. But what I will say is, it doesn't mean you dislike the sibling. I'm making it clear. It does not mean you dislike the sibling. You just connect.
Then let him in the chat.
I've said too much.
Let him in.
But why does he need to be? I just don't understand how you got there in the first place. Why are you in there? Why?
Do you know what?
Why can't we just? I'll text you.
I'm not speaking about chat. I'm just speaking about my personal relationship, because I don't do group chats at all, generally, normally. But my personal relationship is different from a group chat.
Right, but then what are you doing in this personal relationship?
Connecting, Luanda.
I've been listening.